Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. It's me and my co-host Abrar Aziz. Today we'll be discussing what's going on in Indian cricket. There's a power shift. There's a lot of controversy going on, a lot of news going on. First of all, the Indian team for the Test squad the Indian Test squad has been announced for the South Africa tour. Rahan and Pujara are still in the team. Ishan Sharma is still in the team. There is Shreyas Iyer there. There's no Surya Kumar. But what I want to talk about is the ODI captaincy. Rohit Sharma is India's one-day international captain. Don, I want to come to you first. I want to ask you that what's happening, bro? First Virat Kohli stepped down of T20. He clearly wanted to step down, and then now ODI captaincy. It looks like he's been sacked, bro. That's all I can say. It looks like he's been sacked. It's nothing else but a sacking, and the way BCCI are playing it's like full drama. I'm sure there's been issues going on behind the scenes, but they've now played this on the screen now as well. Your thoughts?
It's a surprising one. I think the way that BCCI has handled this has put a lot of question marks over over the decision making of the way it's just gone down. Unfortunately, I think with due respect to Virat Kohli, it just seems like a sacking offense. Saurav Ganguly's press conference after that has cleared up a lot of things. I think which was a little bit as soon as the news came out that Rohit Sharma is going to be white ball captain, and then there was a little bit confusion. But a few hours later, Saurav Ganguly came out, and they apparently gave him 48 hours to make the official resignation announcement, and he did not listen. These are Saurav Ganguly's words. So those are big words by Saurav Ganguly, who's the head of BCCI. So it's clear that after losing out T20 captaincy, he lost one-day captaincy. He has lost his most close confidant in Ravi Shastri. There's a new management in the coaching scheme of things as well. So this is a big deal now for how Virat Kohli comes out of this and how he can talk with his bat will be very interesting to see. But if there was anyone else that I'd want to calm this situation down, I'd want Rahul Dravid to be there, and I think Rahul Dravid would probably, hopefully, be able to really nurture it down and nurture it down to the level where there's no confusion between Rohit and Virat, because we've seen that in the past and it's not helped Indian cricket. The only one other thing that I want to add over here is that Saurav Ganguly also mentioned that they don't want two different captains in white ball cricket, which in my opinion, in your opinion, we spoke about this before as well, makes a lot of sense. You're looking to 2022 World Cup and you're looking to 2023 World Cup. Rohit Sharma has about two years of cricket left in him. I think after 2023 World Cup, we'll have to look ahead of Rohit Sharma as well. So it's a good move in terms of just thinking about Indian cricket. How it will affect Virat Kohli remains to be seen. But I think in terms of Indian cricket, just looking at ahead of 2 years, have one solid captain for 2 years. Let him go. Let him have a go at the T20 World Cup and the World Cup. Hopefully, he gets us a trophy, and then we see. And I think in terms of red ball cricket, Virat Kohli has improved leaps and bounds, and he's probably the best red ball cricket captain we have. So I'm happy with that decision. Overall, I'm happy. Just want to see how Virat Kohli reacts to this now.
Bro, but this is complete BS, man. For me, if you wanted Rohit Sharma to be captain, you make him captain 2019. Things were already going wrong at that time in terms of results, right? If results was the thing, results were going wrong. And then after that, you continued with Kohli as captain. And then you ask, like he says he wants to resign from T20, but he wants to be one-day captain, right? I don't know what went on there. If you're saying that Ganguly is saying that he always wanted one captain for white ball, then he should have told Virat Kohli clearly that listen, if you're stepping down, you have to step down for one day and you have to announce it now. That's it. It's clear as that. You can't tell him that okay, fine, we'll see what happens after this. That basically he's been sacked and they don't want to show it that he's been sacked. That's what's happened.
I think the first thing that I said as well, right? It's the fact that the way BCCI has handled this is extremely poor for a country, for a club that is, or for a franchise, not a franchise, I think a board of cricket that is yeah, the biggest board of cricket in the world, whatever it is. This has been handled extremely poorly. I think the way they've just gone down with it is their right to do it. They shouldn't be worried. You are allowed to sack a captain as a board of cricket control in India. You're controlling
Exactly.
cricket in India. Just
Yes,
sack
you
him
sack him
and
based
make
on
it
results, no problem. But
exactly,
you're
absolutely.
making him look like an idiot. You're looking like an idiot yourselves. Like, you know what I
Exactly,
mean?
the way it's handled, yeah.
It doesn't look good on Rohit Sharma either because that looks like Rohit Sharma is not he doesn't look like he's an angel or anything. Everyone looks bad in this kind of situation. Ashish is just saying BCCI playing bad politics. Mumbai will always be favorite state for BCCI for players and captains. So stupid, total BS by BCCI. I mean, look, for me, it's a it's simple. Like, he, if the results what you wanted they weren't happening, then you sack him straight away. I don't understand this slow process that, and then the timing of it is complete. Like, I don't get it. Like, he announces his T20 captaincy before the World Cup. Why not after the World Cup? Why the distraction before the World Cup? Now that he's announced that after the World Cup, they decide to, announce that he's not one day captain. If you want to make Rohit Sharma captain, to be honest, he should have been captain in 2019. Now, I don't think it's the time. In 2023, what if Rohit Sharma's bat is not working? He's going to be
Yeah,
36, 37. Huh?
that is something that we have to worry about.
KL Rahul captain, Hardik Pandya vice captain, coffee with Karan all over again.
Announcement on Coffee with Karan. Correct. I
Yeah,
agree.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's been handled poorly. But like you said, Rohit Sharma is an astute captain. He's done it in the past. He's done it for franchise. He's done it for India as well. He's won the Asia Cup for India as captain. I just think though for Rohit Sharma to be successful, he needs peak Virat Kohli. Without Virat Kohli's performances, I don't think Rohit Sharma can win the World Cup. To be very honest with you,
I
especially one day
agree.
T20. Still, I think Rohit Sharma can manage whoever's in form, whoever's not in form. But in one day cricket, you need Virat Kohli to be at his best, and I hope it doesn't affect his batting. I don't think it will. I think Virat Kohli is a professional, and now he has a point to prove. So I think he's going to prove it.
I think the if you look at it, if it was handled better, I think this would have been a perfect kind of harmony in which things would have just passed the baton on from Virat to Rohit for a stopgap, and then towards whoever the next future long term is. I just feel like we've spoken about this. It sounds like a broken record, but the handling of this situation has been extremely poor, and I really wish whoever was at the helm of making these decisions is sacked at BCCI as well. The selectors, whoever it is, just need to get a move on. It's extremely pathetic the way it's just been handled. But like you said, in ODIs, I don't think that there's a better batsman than Virat Kohli in ODIs. You can say that in T20s he's struggled a little bit. Overall, over the past 2-3 years, he has struggled in general. But if you get a peak Virat, there's no better batsman in this world. A peak Virat, it beats everybody else. So yes, I really hope, and Virat Kohli, like you said, has a point to prove. Just go out there, do the business with the bat, and you can let your bat talk. You can let your Ben Stokes talk. You can do whatever you want now. No worries. You can go ahead and do whatever you need. Just go
Yeah,
ahead, go do what you need, do what needs to be done, but focus on the batting and get those results that we have missed for about a couple of years now.
yeah, definitely. I would just like to say, I mean, like, captaincy wise, there have been weaknesses, there have been mistakes that Virat Kohli's done. But one thing that he's shown that he's backed fast bowlers, and his passion has been amazing as well. I think these two qualities have been really good, and hopefully Rohit
Absolutely.
Sharma can add to that. And Rohit Sharma, we know that he's an astute captain. But if you look at the Test arena now, Rohit Sharma is vice captain of this Test team, and Virat Kohli is captain. How did you think about that decision, and what do you think about the squad?
It's clear, right? It's clear that they don't have any trust in Rahane anymore. There's a possibility that Rahane might even get the drop from the playing 11. He's still in the squad, but he might get the drop from the playing 11. Considering Shreyas Iyer has had a beautiful start to his tournament, now you can't drop him. And I don't understand why you didn't have Vihari in the tour against New Zealand, and now you bring him back. So it's very confusing. What the selectors are doing in general is abysmal. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, the way it is, I just don't know. But it is clear that Rahane is not liked anymore, and if he doesn't perform, maybe he'll get one or two chances. If he doesn't perform, it's the end of the road for Rahane, I think. Your mic has been muted. Musti, your mic is muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, back.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, I was saying, would you be okay? Are you okay with with Rohit Sharma being vice captain of the Test team? Because Virat Kohli is basically captain, and vice captain suppose someone who's supposed to take over when the captain's not there. But with Virat Kohli already 33, 34, if he retires, then Rohit Sharma will also probably retire. So then there is no future. You know what I mean?
It's the only problem though in Test cricket is that you don't really have a backup. Who else are you going to keep? There's no you're still
Look,
budding players and stuff like that.
Look, India had Dhoni captain, and I think Virendra Sehwag was his vice captain, I think. And then he transitioned to Gautam Gambhir, and then Virat Kohli was the captain. So I think maybe they can do something like that, keep Rohit Sharma vice
Rishabh
captain,
Pant.
and And then,
Rishabh Pant.
yeah, probably slowly give it to someone like Rishabh Pant or Ashreyas Iyer, or if he cements his place, or what's his name, man? Shubman Gill is a bit too young, but you know what I mean, like someone
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
coming up the ranks. But right now, you're right. I don't think there is a clear captain, and Rohit Sharma. For me, I don't have any personal problem. I actually really rate Rohit Sharma, the captain. I've seen him live in the Asia Cup, the way he led India to victory there. I don't have a problem with him, the captain, but I just think age is not on his side. And if he's not going to perform, people are saying it's okay if he doesn't perform. He can still lead his side to think. But his role is different to Owen Morgan or Darren Sammy's role. He's an opening batsman. He's
Yeah,
not someone like just chill and like you have like all rounders around you. India don't have that. India have like
yeah.
a very set kind of team. From top to bottom, it's a very structured kind of team. So you need everyone to play their role. So someone like a Rohit Sharma can't be playing like a Owen Morgan's role. He can't just be a captain there. He has to be talking with his bat as well. And one more thing I wanted to ask you, Virat Kohli's captaincy going from one day and T20, how much is it to do with his batting as well? If he was banging hundreds right now, despite losing, would he still be captain or not? Same results, but his bat would be talking.
Probably. I probably think that he'd be continuing. I
I don't
think
think
that I think he would continue. I think that's a problem, right? I mean, you know what has happened? I think that since Ravi Shastri is gone, his yes, I don't want to make Ravi Shastri sound like a yes man, but I think his close confidant
I kind of
has
think.
gone.
Actually, I agree with you. I said I don't think so. I do agree with you. Like that, if his bat is talking, he's not go. He's not, because then he has the power of the public also.
Yeah, power of the public, power of coaching staff that's backing him. I think Rahul Dravid is now questioning a few things. Obviously, there is some influence that Rahul Dravid will have. There has been talks about this for a while now. We've been talking about it for 3 4 years, 3 years, I think 2 years for sure. Since 2019, we've definitely been talking about Virat
Yeah.
Kohli stepping down and stuff like that, right? So there's a lot left to be desired. Unfortunately for Virat Kohli in terms of his captaincy, I don't think this is the way he'd want to go. But I think the fact that his form in the past year or two has been poor has escalated things for him in terms of his captaincy, I think.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. And in the test squad, Ishan Sharma, there, are you a bit surprised they didn't go with someone like a Prasidh Krishna or a younger fast bowler, or are you okay with Ishan Sharma being there on the tour to South Africa?
I think experience, in terms of experience, I think that's what they want. But I guess Bumrah is there, so I don't know why
Yeah,
they would
Bumrah,
go with
Shami
him.
are
But
both there.
yeah, both Bumrah Shami are there. So yeah, I guess it's unfair to just remove Ishan Sharma on the basis of he's old. I guess so. I think that's what they are going with. But he's injury prone now. He keeps getting injured, which is unfortunate. I think he's on the fag end of his career. To be very honest, I think maybe a couple of series more here and there, and that's about it. And then start to blend in a Mohammad Siraj, who's probably going to play a very important role alongside Bumrah and Shami. I think Ishan Sharma is not going to play all games as well. I think he probably might play one test, and the next two will be Siraj. And then blend in these newer guys like Prasidh Krishna. Navdeep Saini has been bowling well in the domestic circuit recently, so maybe him. There are a couple other options. There's Avesh Khan, who's I believe looking good as well. So there are some options, but I think the end of the road very very soon for Ishan Sharma, if not this series, but in the next year or so. I don't think we'll continue to see his name arising in a squad that's been announced.
Yeah, hopefully he does have a good series. He's had a really good test career for India, so hopefully he does have a good series. But yeah, I would have probably gone with a younger guy just because of you're looking to a different generation now, right? Like a lot of people are in their mid 30s, not close to 40, but they're in the mid to late 30s. So I think you will want the younger generation to take over. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for me. The situation, like it's now it's clear. Like I don't really mind who's captain. Want India to win. That's how you look at the fan. You want your team to do well. But it's been played a bit kind of dirty. The politics have been. It's been real because first of all BCCI, I don't know if you remember this. In September they bashed rumors about Virat Kohli stepping down. They said no, he's not stepping down, and then after 3 days he stepped down himself. And then they said, yeah, we've been in talks with him for 6 months. I just think that, yeah, results weren't going, and then there were some issues going on, and yeah, they just couldn't clearly handle it. And now finally we're moving on, but yeah, it wasn't the best way to clarify.
I agree. I think unfortunately that's the only thing that we can I guess base off of this right now. Hopefully, this is the, it doesn't affect their relationship, and Virat can come out there and bat as well as he can. Hopefully, let's look and see what happens. But I'm really looking forward to how this is handled now by Rahul Dravid, Rohit Sharma, and Virat Kohli.
Yeah, 100%, man. I think that pretty much wraps it up. And we will discuss the squad and everything more in detail as the series more in detail as we get closer. 26th December is the first test match between India and South Africa. Boxing
Boxing
Day.
Day, baby.
It's going to be an intense day with cricket, football, and everything. The Ashes going on and as well. And just a shout out to you. You told me about Travis Head scoring.
I think
So
I think you give
you
me
told
I
me
think you give me more credit than I deserve.
you told me that he had a great Sheffield Shield, and yeah, you were completely right. That's why I followed down the track for the latest content and the latest updates. We have our specialist Don who gives
The
the beginning. It's
as
a great
as
point.
as you
Why is this guy in the squad? That was my reaction. I said, forget the 11. I said, why is this guy in the squad? This guy like Bumrah's bunny. I remember Travis Head.
as amongst our friends group, there is the Dawn theories. It's going to
Yeah,
become world famous now. The Dawn theories.
that's gonna be famous, man. That's a great call. Australia right now, they're smashing it. That was an Adam Gilchrist type innings from your boy Travis Head. But yeah, you
What
just
an
want to add?
innings, man! What an innings!
Yeah. Anything you want to add about the Ashes?
Oh, I just hope what the hell is going on with England. I have no idea. They're bowling no ball after no ball. They're
Bro,
not
if this
able.
was India Pakistan, I read a tweet. If this was another country, they would be talking
I
about
saw
something
that.
else. Yeah.
I saw that. It's so crazy. I mean, 14 no balls, I believe. He's bowled 14 no balls. It's absolutely bizarre the way he's 14 no balls. It's just crazy. And then after that, they lose Ben Stokes. They lose Ollie Robinson, who's been their best bowler. He walks off sheepishly. Drop catches after drop catches. Rory Burns gets an easy one and he drops it. Hasib Hamid, what are you doing, bro? Like, what? I read a tweet about something about if you couldn't get Warner out, even though he didn't have his bat, that says a lot about how England is performing in the day. I think this game is over. It's just now a matter of them kind of coming out. Because the way they're going, 400 is not out of the cards. So get 400 and then you have like a 250 run deficit. I think I don't see England coming back from this one. I think they have to regroup, get their fielding and their heads together and come back. This has been a. I mean, I expected Australia to win this first game. I didn't expect England to play so poorly.
That's true because the conditions, even though the sun was out, there was something in it for the bowlers, and England actually bowled well, but they messed up. They just made too many mistakes in terms of discipline with the no ball, and also fielding was very poor. So they just messed up in the field. And hopefully, like you said, we get a better series, better match in the future in this series. There's still 4 matches to go. So if we see, hopefully we see more. Hopefully we see a turnaround in this game, but it's very unlikely. But yeah, Don, I think that
Effectively,
wraps.
yeah. David Warner was effectively 94 for 4.
94 for 4. Oh my god, yeah, that's true. It was, I was praising him because when I saw him bat, like when I was watching him bat, his technique was really good, footwork was good, but at the same time, it was a lucky innings. But you make
Yeah,
a good
absolutely.
control. But when he was playing, I think there was a period of 10 minutes where he didn't understand what Mark Wood was doing. He has an issue when the ball's coming around the wicket. I think
Yeah.
he didn't know what was happening. But after that, when he was hitting those boundaries, even his defense in the first 5-10 overs is very decisive, leaving the ball well. So he looked good, but he was very lucky as well. I think Labuschagn's innings was outstanding, and Travis Head as well. Travis Head was just world class, man. I didn't
Absolutely.
expect that. But I knew that he had a great Sheffield Shield, thanks to you. So I was expecting something from him, but I didn't expect 100, and that too strike rate. Even if he scored 100, the strike rate was unbelievable.
Yeah, over 100 strike rate and test match to go there and score the way that he did. 100 and something of 90 balls now for him. So
Strike rate, unbelievable.
117, yeah, very very
That
good. Hats off.
yeah, I knew
I
he
think
was going
that
to.
absolutely.
You told me about his.
You give me more credit than I deserve, but thanks.
But no, that was good insight. But yeah, thank you so much. We will stay tuned with the latest Ashes. Don will hopefully will review the first Test match as well, and I will catch you before the India South Africa series. And congratulations to Pakistan for beating Bangladesh. That was
Ooh,
unbelievable.
yeah,
Uh,
Sajid Khan, man, Sajid Khan spinning a web.
Was it 12 wickets? 8 in the first and 4 in the second, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable 12 wickets. What an effort. Shout out to him. Unbelievable from Pakistan.
I feel bad for Noman Ali because poor guy, he never gets a chance. And when he gets a chance on a spinning wicket, Sajid Khan's just taking wicket after wicket and he's going wicketless. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah,
So,
it is, but but Pakistan looking good. They're, I think, in the top two of the ICC Test rankings, along with Sri Lanka. So we might see a different kind of final this year, but there's still a long way to go. And hopefully, we get to see some good quality Test cricket this month. It's going to be action packed with Ashes, India, South Africa as well. And yeah, I will catch you, Don.
yeah, if India is losing out a little bit, I think they just need to go to Bangladesh for a 3-match test series.
You're in ruthless. You're in ruthless form today, but I think the South Africa series, if India don't win, this Virat Kohli, the captain, again will come into question. But I just feel that this will be the series that they will win. They
Yeah,
have that experience. Virat Kohli wants to prove a point now as captain that listen, I've conquered all frontiers, and even though there's one more Test match to go in England, that's almost there still. But yeah, you never know with that Test match what's going to happen.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to see how it goes.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much for joining me. And the dialogue of the day was David Warner's 94 for 4. I leave you guys with that. Stay tuned for to down the track for the latest content. Thank you so much for joining
Take
us.
care. Peace.